Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Satyo Satrio Pamukas. I'm from Marine Polytechnic of Semarang, batch 53. I want to tell you how to conduct VHF communication as a standard marine communication phrase. The first point is a message marker. How to conduct a message marker as a standard marine communication phrase? There are 8 message marker, including the first is instruction. The second is advice. Third is warning. Fourth is information. Fifth is question. Sixth is answer. Seven is request. And 8 is intention. Instruction. This indicates that the following message imply the intention of the sender to the influence order by a regulation. It means that the message was from full authority. For example, is a VTS, an other sender who have full authority with the area. The message must follow the recipient unless they has contradictory safety reason which when have to be reported to the sender. Example: instruction: do not drop anchor. Instruction: do not proceed. Advice: this indicates the message about recommendation by other sender. This can from authority or other vessel. The decision to follow the advice is up to the recipient. Advice does not necessarily have to follow, but should be carefully to be taken. For example, advice: stand by channel 12 or 16. Advice: steer on course to igniter. Warning: this indicates that the message about warning. The sender informed the recipient about danger. This means that the recipient must take attention to the warning. The consequences of the warning is up to the recipient. For example, warning: vessel sinking in the fairway. Information: this indicates any information given by the sender to the recipient. The information is about navigation, restricted fact, traffic, and etc. The consequences of further information is up to the recipient. For example, information: motor vessel Contomitra will overtake on your starboard side. Information: our cargo is a thousand. Question: this phrase to remove any doubt and have a statement of other vessel about their information such as destination, draft, and etc. The question usually including interrogative question like a what, where, why, and how, and the recipient accepted to answer this question. For example, question: what is your intention? Question: next part of call. Answer: this content to reply the previous question. Note that the answer phrase does not have another question, only answer the previous question. If you want to ask, please with question phrase again. For example, answer: my intention is a port to port. Answer: my next port of call is Surabaya. Request: this indicates that the vessel need something act from other. These contents about something arranged are provided, but the request must not to be used for modify the corrects. For example, request: send assistant immediately. Request: I require a talk. Intention: this indicates order from any immediately action to be taken, like a navigational and other action. This message is announcing navigational action to other by the sender about the intention. For example, intention: I will overtake your starboard side. Intention: I will reduce my speed. Point 2 is a conduct initial call. There are 2 conduct initial call, including address and identify, and are talking about channel. Address and identify. First of all, before you communicated with other vessel, you must identify and call with a calling vessel name 3 times, call sign of the vessel 3 times, and your ship name 3 times. For example, tanda bersatu, tanda bersatu, tanda bersatu. Call sign Papa Oscar Bravo Victor, Papa Oscar Bravo Victor, Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is motor vessel tandomitra. This is motor vessel tandomitra. This is motor vessel tandomitra. Talking about channel. In communication, signal is very important to make sure the message was clear to recipient. We must ask the other about the signal as, how do you read me? Something like that. And other vessel must answer with I read your signal power between 1 until 5, and also can say with signal poor or excellent. Tanda bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is tandomitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. How do you read me? Over. Tandomitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. This is Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. I read you with signal 5. Over. Changing channel. If the signal was not clear or poor, you must change to other channel to continue the communication. For example, Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. Please switch to channel 14. Over. Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. This is Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. Agree. Channel 14. Over. Channel is not available. In the other problem for VHF, you can use suggested channel to try to ask them for the other channel again. For example, Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is a Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. Channel 14 is not available. Please switch to channel 12. Over. Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. This is Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. Agree. Channel 12. Over. How to say position. There are two things to how to say your position. The first, you can say the latitude or the longitude, or you can say the bearing and the distance. Latitude and the longitude. Using latitude and longitude is when clear of land, when near a clear coast, or when geographical names may be confusing. For example, Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. Question. Your present position? Over. Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. This is Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. Answer. My present position, latitude 30 degrees 30 minutes north, longitude 011 degrees 11 minutes east. Over. The point 4 is a say again. If not listen carefully, to ask other vessel to repeat the message because you are not listening message carefully, this can happen if third party disturb your communication. For example, Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. Please saykan your position. Over. Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. This is Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. My present position is bearing 045 degrees from number 1 Uruguay at 12 nautical mile. Over. The point 5 is a mistake and correction. If in a communication you say the mistake message, you must follow with correction and say the correct message. For example, Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. This is Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. Information. Motor tanker poison oil overtake me on my port side is a mistake. Correction. Motor tanker poison oil overtake me on my starboard side. Over. Tanto Mitra Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. This is Tanto Bersatu Papa Oscar Bravo Victor. Understood. Motor tanker poison oil overtake your starboard side. And this is the last point. The sixth point is the important message. If you inform to all station or to specified station and the information was very important, you must say repeat for make sure that the other station hear about the information. For example, all station, all station, all station. This is Tanto Mita, Quebec Bravo 5 Tango 8. Warning, obstruction in the fairway. I repeat, obstruction in the fairway. Over. Okay, that's all my explanation about VHF communication as a standard marine communication phrase. Thank you to watching me for your attention. Have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.